back into the drinks too. So having all of that together for me, if I can encapsulate a culture in one building or one space that we're in, then I like to do that. And again, monetize it. You know what I'm saying? Because when you see trap karaoke and all of these other things that go around the country, it's just because basically they have a culture and they bring that culture to your city and they say, hey, this how much it costs to be a part of it. It's dope. It's a dope experience. You ain't gonna be able to go to many other places to get it.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
Okay. Live from the Bayou. I feel like it's the same thing. I feel like it's worthy of the same thing. And once we get the system together and the business together, that's going on the road. You know what I mean? That's gonna be its own thing, independent of me. I might not perform on every single one of them.
Yeah.
But if I could get the South represented with wherever it goes, and it becomes, you know what I'm saying? Because it's still from the Bayou. It's still from the South going to wherever we at. And I just want to take that, encapsulate it, and just bring it on the road. And for me, it's exciting to just see that come to fruition and other people taking ownership of it right now. Like, I got somebody running social media now. I didn't have that on the second or the first one. It was just like me, the artist, hey, man, post as much as you can, bro, dude. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to get people out there. And now I got somebody like, hey, bro, I'm about to do these posts on this post. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure you get this and this for me, and then I'm going to do all this. All right, dope, damn, shit. That excites me again. When I was thinking of this, and then have somebody doing that, to me, this is the short-term goal that I've now accomplished from months ago when I started planning this third one. It's like to have people that's in place that's actually going to take some of it off of me. And that way I get to start focusing on the show I want to do in L.A. in March and a tour I want to do at the end of this year and doing a little bit more promo on the tape that I just dropped. So now I can care about that a little bit more. I got a little bit more mind space for the shit because I'm not focusing on Live from the Bayou every single day, every single moment because there's other people taking ownership of part of it. And I just want everything that I'm doing to have like a team around it. And I didn't realize the importance of a team. I would hear it, but now I'm starting to realize, like, once I see other people like, hey, bro, you want me to do this real quick? My manager just texted me like, hey, man, you want me to make that post that you was talking about yesterday? Yeah, man, make that post on my Instagram. So he might have made a post by now, which he should have. He should have. I'm gonna check that shit and be like, hey, hey, what you doing? Yeah. That's dope.
Did you have problems, I guess, after doing so much stuff on your own, and like you described, it's like you're kind of an introvert and you're handling this stuff on your own, and then in the past dealing with certain people that might not have come through, was it hard releasing responsibility to other people on the team? That's
probably been one of my creative director, Slides. She told me, she was like, hey, in so many words, basically, you gotta motherfucking trust somebody. Like, you gotta pick a manager. Like, you just gotta have somebody else working on your behalf besides you, because you ain't gonna be able to do it all the time. And even if you are being able to do it all the time, you're gonna get drained. And then you gotta stop trying to control shit. You know, I'm a Capricorn. I'm learning from like chicks around me and shit. They're like, oh, y'all like controlling and y'all this and y'all that. And I'm like, yeah, nigga, yeah, this, all right. Yeah, and, I know why, you know what I'm saying? I had to be independent at a young age and blah, 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 blah. So I always had to be like, if I don't fucking control it, who else will? Yeah. But I'm letting go of that a little bit and saying basically like, even when you delegate, you still have to relinquish control. You have to say, hey, person, do this. And you have to trust. You have to like let it go at that moment and trust that that person
the
can do it.
process.
Shit.
And that they're going to get it done in their way.
Yeah.
Like, they might not get, like, the job could still get done, but it might not get done exactly
how you thought
it was going to go about it, but the quality outcome can still be the same or even better.
You
know what I mean? Like, it's like, oh, man, I wasn't even thinking about that.
Yeah. Homie that's running my Live from the Bayou social media right now with me or whatever, like, the stuff that he's done with it, I'm like, I could have never told him to do the shit that he's doing.
I feel that.
And I have people hitting me up like, yo, bro, I don't know what you're doing on the Live from the Bayou page, but that shit kind of live. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, that shit, yada, yada, yada. I like how you doing. And I'm like, that ain't even me, nigga. Hey, look, you saw that post just now? That wasn't even me. So my phone ain't even close to me. Because I'm working off of 2 phones right now. So, like, the phone with all the social media is in my pocket, and then the phone like with calls and texts and shit is in this pocket. It wasn't on purpose. I'm not on no Kevin Gay shit, but it just happened like that.
That happens, man. It's business.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
He has 2 phones right there.
Yeah, but
look, it was the same thing though. Like,
it
was literally. Well, wait. One was, and this is, I've been writing for a while for like different stuff. So one I've always had, even in college. Like, I had one phone that was my own personal phone, and then I had another phone that was like for jobs and businesses. And I mean, let's be honest, it was for rappers because they don't have y'all don't have no concept of time. Like, rappers would be calling me like, hey, I'm like, I called you at 1 in the afternoon.
It's perfect.
And you called me at 4:45 in the morning. Like, I was like, what? So I could just take my rapper phone and stick it in the drawer And then like I'm like I could get to them when I wanted to.
Check this out. What time y'all arrived today?
Oh, we got
Boy.
we got.
I'm
here.
saying though.
Yeah, we got. You know what? This is the first time.
We were 10
I'm just
minutes
proud
late.
of myself for not being on Rapper Time. Just because
He was not on Rapper
I wasn't
Time.
mad. I wasn't upset.
You were. Yeah. He was not on Rapper Time. We were late today. Shout out to 610, which we should have known. We should have known.
I'm teasing. I'm not really tripping.
No.
Teasing.
But that's really it. That's really what it is. Now I will say this.
He was like, you rappers.
No. I will say this. In terms of our booking here on the show, we've gone on a pretty lucky run of the worst person in terms of time is Todd Lewis.
Oh, man.
Things with Todd is the worst in terms of timing, but he's getting better. I just wanted to shout him out.
Things with Todd and Tubo.
Yeah, Tubo.
That nigga came. He was the first person
They don't even rap.
Come in the middle of a podcast.
They don't
we
even
talking.
rap.
He walk in the middle. What's up, y'all? I'm like,
They don't rap at all. They don't rap at all.
The boy's busy.
But they're great. They're great at what they do.
They
but
are
the
great
whole
at what
thing
they
is,
do.
most of our guests, almost overwhelming, have they've showed up. They've been on time. It hasn't been like I can't make it. So I'm like, that's been a blessing for us because we didn't even think about it at first. Except for Todd. Like, we didn't think about it at first. Like, I was like, yo, we could book time and you might not show. Yeah. I was like, yo, that'd be the worst.
That's a real
so I was like, we really appreciate like our guests that have come on and the people that have said like, yo, like let me know time and all that other kind of stuff. So we appreciate it.
So you're about to get rid of the rapper phone, is what you're saying?
No. I'm definitely. I'm still keeping the rapper phone.
Gotta have to.
It's also.
Can we call it something besides the rapper phone? Can we call it like?
Well, this is expanded beyond the rapper phone because now it's like the media phone. Look,
it's the media phone.
This is not just on that because it's like. Stuff is happening all the time, and I have a regular life and a regular job, but I don't live in immediate. So like sometimes, like even if somebody wants an article written or something like that, your publicist might be doing stuff at 2 a.m. and want to fire off something real quick, like yo, here, take a look at this.
Yeah,
man, I was asleep. Like that kind of thing, and then they might So that's why I was like, okay, it's easier just for me to keep the two
I have
separate.
one phone number. All right, my phone was just tripping on text.
Oh,
and stuff
okay, I
like
understand.
We got two phone numbers.
Yeah, he just
got
he's
two
a real
phone
thug
numbers.
on some trap shit. It's cool. I'm not about to tell nothing, but apparently this brother got other business ventures. Just so you know,
This business
He's my
I'm about to
brother.
say,
I know
all of
both of y'all. Oh,
Yeah. I keep one phone because I'm a jerk. I could be like, nah.
No, I ain't selling you no dope at 2 a.m.
I know how to.
Better call my brother other phone.
I know how to work this. I know how to work this.
You got to
iPhone.
hit this number.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm just saying that. But yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Nah.
And you know what? One is an Android and one is an iPhone, and there's no getting around it. I did not realize until I got the iPhone because I used to have 2 Androids. Until I switched one over to the iPhone, I did not realize the number of Android discrimination. It's real.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how bad it was. Like I thought these was jokes.
Yeah.
Nah,
Like I
that's real
really
life.
thought they were jokes, and then
you get
I
it.
started using it. I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
This thing is a lot easier to switch, sending texts, sending things like that.
Yeah.
I was an Android until last year, and
He switched his phone.
he
was
would
like,
always make fun of me for not here. Everybody else will always make fun of me for that. Then I switched over, and I got like everything Apple. And then he looked at me one day. We were in the kitchen. He goes, "You became everything that you hate."
Everything hate.
Like,
Yo, I sent him a
AirPods
text.
in.
I sent him a text from my personal line, and he texted me back. Don't text me from this phone. Like he said, you only text me from the iPhone because I text back and forth between.
Yeah,
He's
'cause
like,
it's the
I don't
fucking-
even.
Don't
like
text
it.
me no green
He goes,
shit,
I don't
nigga.
even like it when that bubble pop up.
Yeah.
Like text me regular. Send me because the other thing too is sometimes I'll shoot him a video. Like yo, I need you to post this video. If I send him a video from the Android phone,
they're gonna compress that.
it
bitch.
looked like it was filmed in like
1990.
It looked like grainy footage of Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, why? I'm like, what is going on?
And I used
fix
to
it.
I used
Fix
to
it,
sell
Android.
cell phones. I know why they do this shit. It's
I
like-
know why. It's like Google the way that it works.
Press it and whatnot.
It's not even Google.
It's
shit.
not Google.
It's that Apple does everything via the internet. So even
Yeah.
the text, everything iMessage.
Oh
that's
yeah,
internet
it's
based, you know
all
what I'm saying?
internet based.
So when they
yeah.
send that video, they send
That's
it
why
via
you
the
need
internet.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
And when we do like Android and all the other phones, they send it through text. They send it like so they got to
Actual
compress it
text
to fit
message.
it into a text.
Now Google's
how it
working
is.
on something. They're working on like a
'Cause if you
Google
turn your
messaging chat.
if you turned your data off and your Wi-Fi off and tried to
Compressed
send that
video.
tried to send that video from the iPhone, I
Yeah.
don't even know if it was sent.
Yeah.
Because now I don't have the internet to send
Yeah.
it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, all that being said, man, fuck all that shit. I'm on this Android. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, we just totally dissed your phone.
I don't care.
No, it's not
I've
that
been
because
dealing
he
with this
already.
for a while.
But I mean, he already knows too. Like the Samsung. I like y'all. If y'all want to sponsor a show,
I like
that'd be great.
Samsung.
But no, I'm like when I'm up there, like when I have to cover a concert or something like that, I like people see me. I pull out my little note. I pull out the pen. I be jotting down stuff.
Ooh,
I can
He sure does.
like it's a lot easier for
we
me.
went to Earth Gang. He was writing stuff down. I was like,
yo, let me write
I was
this down
like,
real
I don't
quick.
miss that pen. Nigga, I be typing.
No,
Like,
I like actual writing.
Yeah.
But I use the Apple phone for like all the other stuff because it's like that's what people are just used to. Like it's
you
just
should
what
do
they
product
use.
reviews on YouTube.
I probably should.
oh, we'll
You should
get
do
there.
that.
I probably
There's
should.
there's
You know
a
what I'm saying?
plan.
Oh,
There's
an
more
overall
stuff.
plan.
that's
There's
why.
a-
Oh man, so look, I didn't used to partake in marijuana at all. And that might have helped with some of this other stuff. Because I started doing that within the past couple years.
That eased you out.
That might have helped me with some of these fucking creative ideas. That might have been part of my therapy. I don't necessarily know.
It probably helped.
Coincidentally, as I started doing that, and I was also working on me and stuff. Hey man, I unlocked some stuff. So I'm not promoting weed, but like.
But I am.
But I am.
You might want to partake a little
Yeah,
bit.
it'll be legal all over soon.
You know.
Yeah.
Soon.
Yeah.
The
One
only
day.
thing that bothers me about weed the most is that like you could be right now. Like not you could be. There are people sitting in jail right now, like 100 feet away from somebody that's doing it legally. Like
Yeah,
there are
that
states
shit's
right,
so fucking
and I'm like, it's just a
stupid.
ridiculous thing
That
where I'm
shit's so
like,
stupid, bro.
do you realize that if we let people out of jail on weed charges, we would be emptying out the jails? Like we've been incarcerating people for non-violent crimes
Yeah, bro.
that hurt nobody, and we've convinced generations of people that doing something that is completely non-violent is somehow a harm to society.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, man, I'm telling y'all right
We
now.
know
And that
what it-
came about from and that was all based off of bullshit.
Racism.
The whole reason.
Yeah, we knew what it was.
Racism.
It's racism. That's why when you talk about it with people that when I talk about it with white people, they be like, "What are you talking?" I'm like, "Bro, like this country is
Man, like when they had the interview,
stemmed off of all racism."
when they had the interview with the people that are selling, like, because now it's interesting to me to see people selling weed like they're in the Apple store, like they're talking about like all this stuff and they're packaging and everything, but they're telling people like, hey, don't you think that people that are in prison should be released? And this is that they're at a weed conference. And I'm like, oh, absolutely, absolutely. They're like, also, let's take it a second step. Don't you think that those people should get like a minimum of the contracts that are being given out for weed? They're like, wait a minute now. Those guys are just drug dealers.
No,
Yep.
they
And
were
you're like,
motherfucking entrepreneurs
what?
before your
I
ass.
say, yo,
was.
they not only were they doing it before you, but they were doing it better.
Another
Like-
time where white people came up and cleaned up and then
That's
tried
so
to push white people.
fucking-
I'm not supposed to say that, but yeah, it is what it is.
It's just what happens.
History. It's kind of like basketball when like none of the stuff the NBA doesn't count before black people got there, or baseball, or
Yeah,
sports,
I
or
don't know
anything
this.
that we do. But
Music or country
yeah.
or
Can you imagine how slow they was running around the bases?
Oh my god.
Ugh.
Ugh. Cooking and everything else that we do better.
Can you imagine a cooking show without
Yeah.
black people?
My goodness.
Ugh.
yeah, it'd be Paula D.
But
Remember,
she got that
know,
shit.
yeah.
She got that
But
shit
they,
from black
but
people.
exactly,
They
but
take our
really-
stuff and
they
then
will
act,
really get that
boxer
off.
braids, butts and lips. If you think I'm just being racist, but come on, bro. 10 years ago, y'all wasn't on butts and now all of a sudden,
Yeah.
really?
I only have a problem with the
Fuck out of here.
Now everybody doing the either ridiculously deep tanning or everybody looks Middle Eastern. Like I said, there was a time when people looked a color, and now I'm like, I can't. They're like, wait a minute. So they'll post somebody. I'm like, wait a minute. they're white. Like you're like, oh, okay.
I still
they
don't know
just
what
tan
Ariana
themselves
Grande
out.
is, bro.
Ariana Grande is white, and her name is not Ariana Grande. There's a comedian that's going out. It's Ariana Grande. She's Italian.
Yes.
And so
Why
she's
they be saying Italian people, not white people? Who be saying that shit?
white
people that's trying-
Italian
just-
people this year.
Yeah.
Italian people this year.
Are white.
Because before,
If you're from Europe, you're white. Kim Kardashian's white. You're white. You're white. You're
she's
white.
from the
You're white.
Caucasoid Mountains.
Yes.
But it is a thing where it's like, yeah, that's it. So Ariana Grande got that off. I saw it was a black woman. I forget her name. She's like her name is Ariana Grande.
Yeah.
Grand, like her whole family
Yeah.
goes by that. But when they were releasing her, they was riding the Spanish wave, so they went with Grande. You can look up old pictures of her.
Yep.
She pale, but they
I
they
seen
tan
that
her.
shit. I
They
seen
tan
that
her.
shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's
I seen
it.
that.
So you're really riding like this, kind of like, yo, let me get on this Spanish wave. That's
America.
Ariana Grande.
That's where we're at, but that's not where we're gonna end, because what? So your project that you put out, what is this called?
Peer Fuggin Pressure.
Wow. Say that again.
Peer Fuggin Pressure.
And when did you put that out?
January 24th,
Yeah,
2020.
just came out.
Yes.
Wow. And this project here is the one that you have no other features except for singers and one song.
One song with all the rap features are on the last song of the album.
Yes.
And I'm calling it a bonus track just so it could be like,
You're like, oh,
it's
okay.
like this is cohesive and this is some other cool
So you
shit
can
that I
still
did.
say the J. Cole, no features.
Yeah.
Like, you're like, that wasn't a
Technically.
feature. That was
Technically, yeah.
bonus track.
Yeah, yeah.
Makes sense? Makes sense.
That makes perfect sense, man.
Yeah.
So where can we find you now?
Shit. In my
Instagram,
humble
yeah.
opinion podcast.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
Shots out.
Shots
First
out.
off,
Thanks.
that's first off.
Thank you.
But not JOHNFUGGINDOUGH.
Uh-huh.
John Fuggin Dough on all social media.
Yes.
Ooh, they on point.
Yeah,
like a
brother.
Yeah.
Brother.
Everything's right up there.
So yeah, that on Twitter, that on Instagram, maybe that on Snapchat. I don't know. I might be fucking amazing on Snapchat. Don't worry about that. I don't promote that. I'm not selling music there. So yeah, John Fuggin Dough on everything. If you type that in, it's not gonna be no other John Fuggin Dough.
There really isn't.
It really isn't. It's
That's
very easy to find.
you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's why as soon as you type in John Fug on anything,
Yeah,
it's like,
exactly.
It immediately
guess.
Comes up.
Let me
Yeah.
guess. I
You
know
must
this
be
guy.
looking
Yeah.
for him.
Yeah. Nobody else got that
Yeah.
shit. So
Pops up on YouTube, everything.
Yeah, when
John Fuggin Dough.
when I used to just be John Doe, it was like a lot of them niggas, you know, or several, enough to the point where somebody from Interscope that's actually named John Doe, he had hit me up like, he hit me up and was like, hey man, you can't use that name. I was like, bet. Fuck you gonna like? What you gonna do? The song is already out.
Yeah.
and I'm about to take it down.
John
on iTunes.
Doe.
Say, y'all,
Dr. Dre don't work with that John Doe.
yeah. So like,
I want to say too, and John Doe was like, you just can't claim it.
I know it's
You
John
can try,
Doe.
but it's
he said
John
me
Doe.
and Interscope have that name trademarked, and I said something. I wasn't disrespectful, but hey man, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got to see me in traffic, bro.
That John Doe was sourdough.
Yeah,
Fabulous.
he looked straight at the,
I did it.
he
I
looked
did
straight at the
it.
camera. He was like, "That John Doe was."
I did it. Yeah. So, thank you once again. You say you have
Oh, it's over
Live from the
already.
Bayou. It's
Damn.
just about to be
Fuck.
live from the Bayou. Fugging live from the Bayou.
Fuggin.
Live from the Bayou. When's that?
February 29th. 4
February
p.m. to
29th.
4 p.m. to 10 p.m. By the
That's
way,
29th.
if you're going to come, get the goddamn VIP tickets. Look, VIP ticket is $45. Regular entry is $15. So if you pay the $45, right, that's $30 difference. Oh, man, what I'm getting for that $30? Shut up, bitch, listen. So look, this is what you're going to get. You're going to get the entry, you're going to get 2 plates of food, and you're going to get 3 drinks included with the $45.
See?
Oh.
And that's what you're going to spend anyway.
Two
Yeah.
plates of food for the 40. Yeah. If you pay 15 and get in there, you're gonna buy food.
Yeah.
And then if the food is even fucking $5, then in the drinks were $5. That's
Exactly.
still 5, 10, 15. That's $25 on top of it. So that's So
Yeah.
boom. So
Pay the
with
45.
Pay the 45. Get your
Pay
shit.
the
'Cause
45.
the drinks ain't 5, and the food ain't 5.
I'm about to say it's not. 45.
45.
Straight up,
That's what it is. Once again, man.
man. It felt like it was too short. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Now what have you come back?
We'll
now?
have you come back. It's
Yeah.
always you
What
know
to say?
we don't want we don't want to give the streets
Y'all
everything.
come to live from the Bayou.
Yeah.
I am.
I'm coming. I want some
We're
food.
down.
Yeah.
Bet.
All right. So
Bet. We got them on camera. If they don't show up, it's
I know.
It's an oral contract. Yeah.
Oral contract.
I know.
There we go.
I know. Tasha's sneaker summit's looking like. Oh, you gonna go to his?
Yeah.
That's my girl. Though. She cool people.
Yeah.
Once again, this is In My Humble Opinion podcast. I've been your host, Avery, like a very nice guy, also known as Carlton Banks. Carlton with a KBA and Triple X. Carlton with a KBA and Triple X. Follow me. I got a meme page and I do stuff on it. We also have Just Devon over there. Boom. And we were here with John Fuggin Dough. In My Humble Opinion, where the opinions aren't humble.